What's going on, guys? It's Rich Lux. Okay, I am in Hollywood, California. I'm a bit in shambles right now. I'm gonna show you why. We're gonna talk about Marlena Stell and the drama that popped off, and let me show you why. I'm in the process of moving. I'm in Hollywood, California. Let me show you where I used to film at, so you guys just want to be fully transparent with. I'm sleeping on the floor. So this is the room I used to film the videos at. Right here. There was like the ring light and all that stuff. Now it's just an air mattress and nothing in it. And there's like a little office over here. Totally gone. The whole, yeah. So this house is being sold, and I was renting those two rooms to work out, film out of. So in the process of packing up and finding a new place to move. I don't live here though, I live in Houston, Texas. But I come out here, I rented those two rooms out from a friend of mine, very cheap. And who just let me rent the rooms out and work out of. And he said, hey, I'm sold the house. So everything is like being sold and stuff, okay. But I did find something that I bought that I totally forgot about. So if you want to see a Louis Vuitton unboxing, keep watching the video. You ever buy stuff and just put it in the closet, totally forget about it? Okay, so this video, we're gonna be talking about Marlena Stell, which she has a new business venture. Sorry if the camera's crooked and all that stuff like that. You know the tea, girl. You come here for the most quality news, beauty news in the world, okay? So Marlena, something happened last night and it exploded. So we're gonna talk about it. Because I have all the receipts. I even got receipts from 7 years ago, and I reached out to that CEO, and I think it's safe to say Jen Gerard. And I spoke to Jen Gerard from the CEO of Jen Gerard Cosmetics, and I asked her, hey, do you want to elaborate? Do you want me to talk about this? And she said, not right now. You know, I just want to, maybe at a later date, but I'm going to take the high road. Okay, love her for that. Marlena Stell, on the other hand, Marlena Stell said, I got some unfinished business to talk about. So here's the receipts, right? So this got posted on an online thread last night. Marlena said this. She said, thank you all so much for the love. Truly, it's been a rough 7 years or so. Wait. So for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, Marlena Stell, Jaclyn Hill, they had a friendship first. Then they had a business relationship after that, in my opinion, just dissolved. And for years, I thought that Jaclyn Hill parted ways with Marlena Stell for more money with Morphe for years. And today, about 30 minutes ago, I found out that that is not the case. Because Marlena Stell tweeted at me. I was shocked. Like, don't sue me. God knows I need another lawsuit. Still working on the one with Kylie Jenner. Okay, so check this one. Check this one out. Jaclyn Hill drama, it just never stops. Marlena Stell tweeted this. I have the receipt right here. She said, plot twist, the pay offered was the same per pallet. She would have walked away with $500,000 plus 12% commission on all sales made through her channel, on top of the $40K per month she was already earning in commissions. So my suspicions were not correct that Jaclyn Hill parted ways with Marlena for the pure fact of her morals. I mean, money. Put on that. That she parted ways with Marlena so she can make more money with Morphe. That's not the case, because according to Marlena Stell, she was going to pay her the same. But here's where the little accoutrements come into play. The I need to know the details of the detail. Because if you don't forget, guys, if you were watching as closely as I was, Linda from Morphe was showering Jaclyn Hill with Birkin bags, diamonds, Rolexes. If you guys know, you know. If you guys know, you know. And I have receipts on that too, videos, and if pushed into a corner, I will expose them. And I want to say this. There's no way, even though on paper, Marlena would have paid Jaclyn Hill the same as Morphe would have, it's those gifts, you know, the $7,000 bags, $75,000 diamond necklaces and jewels, and maybe the connections and PR advice. Who knows? And those are the things that I think maybe Jaclyn Hill, maybe my opinion, gravitated towards. Maybe the exposure of being on stores and all that stuff like that, which at the end of the day, Jaclyn Hill never even needed it, because her name carried weight at that time. Because let's just be honest, Jaclyn Hill has lost her influence. It isn't as popular as it used to be. You know, there's younger starlets out there who post every day. Michaela, look at the girl. It's stuff like that. So, you know, there's always somebody coming behind you that's going to be faster, quicker, and hungrier, right? And Jaclyn Hill, I think that she lost that essence of maybe chasing fame or money. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I digress, because I have more receipts. Because Marlena Stell seems to, and this is what the people have been waiting for over 7 years. Here's another receipt I have from Marlena. She keeps getting away with it because she surrounds herself only with yes people. That's why I was pushed out. Was because I was honest and didn't just say what she wanted to hear. And there hasn't been any real consequences to her actions, so she just feels like she can just keep doing shady things. There's no way in hell she didn't know Kaylyn's brand existed. Remember the cozy? One Google search shows it, and why else did she stress the trademark issue so much, but never before ever mention a trademark before on her other brands, which, by the way, was all a lie, because she never trademarked it. You can check it in test database and see there's nothing there with her name and cozy, so she lied again and ruined Kayla's brand for nothing. They won't speak up as long as her fans stay loyal and protective, because no one, first of all, Marlena, just between us, girl, what fans? What fans does Jaclyn Hill have? The last time I checked, she don't got that many. Okay, just between us. Okay, then she said, honestly, I can't blame them because it's a lot and it gets viewed as drama. I speak up because I know so much more of what happened, plus I give 0 Fs anymore. I'm 43 now and tired. I gave my last F away a couple years ago. The F's wallet is empty. And then she goes on to say this. Marlena says, I couldn't say exactly what it was without seeing them in person, but knew they were contaminated. She's talking about Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks. I knew damn well it wasn't fuzzy gloves, as fuzzy gloves are never used in a production line. I've been in 15 labs and never once saw fuzzy gloves. Shakes my head. I have to agree with her. I went into a makeup lab and I didn't see no gloves, girl. I didn't see no gloves like that. So I know firsthand. The one I've been in, because they gave me a little tour. They were talking about doing a palette. It's like, no, girl. Thank you from entrepreneur. I knew who made her lipsticks because vendors told me so. Already knew they would have issues, as it was the same lab who left me with cream blush contours that had hairs and shards of glass in them. And I remember that. Marlena even shared it years ago. She was like, look, this is what I got from them. Then Marlena Stell goes on to say, Linda and Jaclyn were very close. There's no way Linda didn't take part in Lipstick Gate mess, because Jaclyn, as we know, was never owner. So how she get those fake BS documents she posted for the whole FDA cleared story she ran with? Someone had to have proven those documents. Listen, this is where I can continue to show you what Marlena has to say. And it's just a lot of like, she didn't address this. She didn't say this. I know she lied about this. It's a lot of that. And I'm just going to sum it up real quickly. There's one part right here that I found very interesting. Marlena said, at the end of the day, I don't hate Jaclyn, but hate what she has done to other women. And I hate the lies. I hate how good women have lost their businesses. There's always issues that happen in business, but keep it real, because customers deserve to know. It's not hard to just be honest and not steal from the people. Then, this, and I'm going to wrap it up with how I really feel. Marlena Stell said this: Jeffree Star was in my DMs on Twitter during Lipstick Gate talking ish and agreeing with the fuzzy glove story being BS. So to see them supporting each other is the fakest ish I've ever seen. All right. Well, listen, Marlena, there was a lot of influencers who were also in my DMs talking about Jaclyn Hill's hairy lipsticks who still hang out with her today. So the whole industry's fake, you know what I'm saying? It's just fake the house. And if you call them out on it, they'll sit there and say, well, you know, that's just how I felt. I was keeping it real. Okay, but did you say that to Jaclyn before coming in everyone's DMs? Who knows? Okay. Jaclyn Hill, I don't understand. Because at the end of the day, she has all these people who have these quarrels with her. And I get it. You know, Jaclyn Hill probably has so much money in the bank. She probably, well, last time, who knows how long that's going to last. But she probably has so much money that she probably doesn't really care about these emotions of the people that she's hurt to get there along the way. Right? Classic story. We've all seen it before. But the same people you pass up on the way up are the same ones you got to see on the way down. Okay, so I think Jaclyn Hill should make amends. I think Jaclyn Hill should really make a video and address what happened with her and Becca, what happened with her and Morphe, what happened and what is going to happen with the brand Jaclyn Cosmetics, and did she own it, why she lied, because we have receipts that she lied, and just say why. Just, it's not hard to sit down and say, you know what, guys, I effed up. You know what, guys, I really wanted to become boss and CEO of this brand, and maybe I wanted to buy it and all these things of that nature, and I just got ahead of myself. But she can't do that. I don't understand. It's that simple. People would respect her more. Not that she needs to gain people back, although the ones that I'm still blocked. She blocked me for basically reporting the same stuff that everyone else reports on. I don't do anything other different. But I guess I'm just a sacrificial lamb or whatever. It mind blows me when you have, first of all, Marlena Stell, she's at the point where she doesn't even care anymore. I think people in the beauty community, those who still care, stick around, are waiting for Marlena to sit down and just be like, this is the tea right here. And this is the good, the bad, and the bottom line. And yes, I'm going to take a step back. I played a part in that too. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And really lay it all out. Because you have this, Marlena Stell isn't a person that you just toss away. No, she was there, girl. Marlena was there. In the labs, creating makeup. One of the pillars and founders of what is the influencer beauty community 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. I mean, it was right there. You have these women and these business people who found out, hey, we can make good quality makeup without overcharging MAC cosmetic prices. We can utilize online popular characters with personalities to push and sell products that are good quality products that we stand behind of. And along the way, it was just drama and money. And let's not talk about brands who pay $75,000 to leave a negative review on this or a positive review on it. There's just so much. What ruined you see, people like to say, oh, Jeffree Star ruined the beauty community. No, Jaclyn Hill ruined, no. What ruined the beauty community is money and greed. Ego and pride. That's my opinion. That's what ruined the beauty community. And it's happening on Twitter. And it's happening on TikTok now. Now it's on that. Now it's everything, every issue, every problem that's going on with the YouTube beauty community is seeped on over the Twitter. It's not going anywhere. It's like it's never going to be resolved until people can say no to accepting brand deals from crappy products, and when people can just be real and not have their noses up because they got X amount of money in the bank and they're popular and they're expensive, you're so cheap. That whole attitude is just played out. It's like that whole mean girl. I mean, it's cute for a minute, but it gets played out. You know what I'm saying? But Marlena, I think people are waiting for her to sit down and just air it all out. And I think Marlena should literally make that video, and at the end of the video, debut her new business plan. It's all the views and attention are right there. Whatever she has up her sleeve next is right there. But Jaclyn Hill to just remain silent for you. Oh, I have a receipt. Because this is why I'm talking about this today. I'm talking about this today because of this one receipt. I'm going to show it to you right here. Jaclyn Hill posted this today. Probably deleted it. But she said, every day I fight the urge to not go on a Kanye West rant and set the record straight about a lot of ish. Emoji, emoji, emoji. That right there, that receipt that I just read to you, that receipt was directed at Marlena Stell. And I don't care what anybody says. She didn't have to add her name in it. Because Marlena Stell is the biggest one who's calling her out. Every chance she gets, Marlena Stell is right there. You're a liar. You're a fraud. Scamming the house. Why don't you address this? Oh, Jaclyn Hill, you can address the jewelry stuff, but you can't address the cozy stuff? It's so much. It's so much. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that she continues to just juxtapose, juke. So do it, Jaclyn. Stop with the empty threats. If you're gonna want to spill the tea and you're gonna debunk what Marlena and other people have been saying for years, then do it. What do you have to lose at this point? The cosmetic brand isn't as big. Jaclyn Hill, let's just be honest, girl. The delusion. Jaclyn Hill will never be a Chanel cosmetic line. She'll never be a Dior, girl. She won't. She just won't, girl. It is what it is. If you want to be the next Coco Chanel and you want to be the next, I don't know, Christian Dior, La Mer, and you better have billions and billions and billions of dollars of investors behind you. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom of the effing line. And you better have lineage so that when you pass away, that brand will still continue to funnel money into it to promote and be in stores. Jaclyn Hill, I just don't see it for her. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna happen. Yes, she'll be a popular online brand. That's pretty much it, girl. She's an influencer who started a brand that is slowly losing relevancy. Because Jaclyn Hill doesn't put in the work. She just doesn't. Where are her videos? Why she doesn't post on TikTok every day? Why is she posting on YouTube every day? I mean, you got people like Rose and Ben, and I'm not trying to bring her into it, who literally post a video 5 days a week reviewing crappy products and telling us if it's good or bad. You got lying ass, cheating ass, low dirty, sneaky snake ass Michaela Negrera reviewing makeup every single day, lying in the house about it, but Jaclyn Hill can't do it. I just don't understand it. It blows my mind how you can just sit on your ass and just expect to be the next it brand. You got to put in the work, girl. And most importantly, you got to have a lot of investors behind you. So all that to say this, Marlena Stell and other CEOs are going to continue to talk about Jaclyn Hill until Jaclyn Hill finally says, you know what, guys? I messed up. I owe these people an apology, and let me tell you why I lied. And when she does that, it still won't be enough because people are going to say, well, you forgot about this. You didn't mention this. You didn't mention that. So she really needs to just get on camera, and she's not going to do it, girl. And if she does do it, you know why? You're going to sit up here, Jaclyn Hill, and you're going to say, you're going to, in my opinion, direct it toward Marlena Stell. Every fight, I fight the urge to, first of all, she said every day. Every day I fight the urge to not go on Kanye West rant, set the record straight about a lot of ish. But you won't address Cozy. You won't address the Becca situation. You won't address, I don't know, the time that you said you got kidnapped in your front yard. When we all know you have security cameras in your driveway. I don't understand. Like, you won't address the real relationship you have with Jeffree Star and other creators, and why you continue to support this person but not that person, but that person not this person. There's so much to address that even if you were to address it, it's still not going to be enough. We need to go to like a part 2, part 3 series. And the only one who ever really held you to the flames in the video, all of a sudden you were like, oh, my mental, oh, they're coming for me. I'm getting thousands of hate comments. On? Okay, girl, my camera died. I didn't spill so much tea in this video, my camera died. Girl. Oh my God. I want, you know, and then you got this, oh, here's where Jaclyn Hill gets all triggered. Then you have the situation that happened with Jaclyn Hill and John Hill, rest his soul, and all these accusations that she used him for this and that. She won't address that. The Trisha Paytas kissing John Hill to spite Jaclyn Hill, and now Jaclyn Hill's already, it's cool with Trisha Paytas now. What? Fake the house. This Jaclyn Hill has had, and maybe, I'll give her a benefit of the doubt. Maybe she could turn it all around. But I don't know, girl. Jaclyn Hill, you want to know the real tea? When that hairy lipstick situation came out, it really messed up Jaclyn Hill's mental. Because she started drinking heavily, she gained hella weight, and I'm just telling like it is. Because of the online scandal with the hairy lipsticks. And then she came back. She redid lipsticks and it called it empowered and all these things like that. And people felt sorry for her and they want to give her a benefit of the doubt. And they're like, you know, I believe in, and I do believe in second, third, fourth, fifth chances. But damn it, it's like you give her a chance and then she messes up again. And I don't think that Marlena and all these other CEOs have any type of ill will toward Jaclyn Hill. But what I do think is that they're just tired of the lies and the manipulation. They're tired of like, oh, I love this foundation so much. And you get a check for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And honestly, the Jeffree Star and Jaclyn Hill situation, I mean, look, Jaclyn Hill, she's at a point where like people view her as controversial, as a liar and things like that, so she lost followers. Jeffree Star, on the other hand, they view him as controversial, always in drama. They kind of just loop them together and they just support each other. And I think that Jeffree Star and Jaclyn Hill's relationship, this is my opinion, I think that is just that. I think it's just businesses, CEOs of makeup brands, just trying to support each other, just to support each other. Because they still support each other. Jaclyn Hill has never denounced Jeffree Star. But she'll denounce other people, like Marlena and other CEOs who don't want to be mentioned, for a lot less. You know? It's so stupid. Like I said, it all comes down to money and greed. The whole entire thing. Money, greed, ego. Don't even get me started on Jaclyn Hill's ego. Jaclyn Hill she literally could just walk away from all this, make her little YouTube videos, and be done with it. But she just doesn't. She continues to like strive for this delusion of grandeur, which is fine. Dude, you're not hurting anybody. Go ahead and do it. But it's like, girl, when is enough enough? I was talking about this to my friend the other day. I was like, you know, we're talking about, because we had saw that one guy, what's his name? Jared Blandino. And we were talking about it, and we're just like, Jared Blandino, the ex-CEO of Too Faced Cosmetics, he got like, what, a couple $1 billion for Too Faced Cosmetics? Like, that's enough money. You'll never spend that money in a lifetime. You never will. So, with that being said, like, is that enough? When you make your first $2 or $3 billion, then do you feel like it's enough, or is it still not enough? You know, the whole thing is just crazy. Marlena Stell has a new business venture coming out, and I think that she feels irritated, maybe angry. I would say the best word for it is just annoyed, and she's ready to just let go and move on and let God. But she has a few skeletons in her closet, and what I mean by that is things that she just wants to let out. And she's like, I'm going to tell you who you're supporting. Let me tell you, this person that you're giving your money to, let me tell you how they did me dirty, and this person dirty, and that person dirty. But most importantly, let me tell you how she did you dirty. I think that's how Marlena Stell feels. And I feel like it's healthy to just let it out. Let it out, Marlena. Beauty community, they want to know the tea. And Jaclyn Hill, to me, was this a threat? Every day I fight the urge to not go on Kanye rant. Got my grinder going off. Every day. Like, girl, come on. Jaclyn Hill, you're either going to get in the video and say Marlena Stell's a lying dog the house, or you're going to get on camera and apologize and say that's not how it went down. Because for the past 7 years, there has just been video after video after video, and I've made most of them, about Jaclyn Hill's inconsistencies, her highs and her lows, the whole entire way through. The whole entire way through. So that Jaclyn Hill just needs to get in the video and just say it, girl. What is it, Jaclyn Hill? What is it? Because I'm blocked. I got to set the record straight about a lot of ish. What is the record? What? And, oh, she better not come up here with... Let me see, I got my receipts right here. She better not come up here with some, I have the receipts. I have the receipts. And it's some, like, fake doctored stuff from a lab. By the way, I'm using Makeup Geek lashes right now, so. Not sponsored. Can you imagine? The whole thing is just, it's just a mess. Jaclyn Hill, you're going to set up, this is, to me, I'm not even talking to Marlena or any of y'all out there. I'm talking to myself at this point. I'm going to set the record straight about all this. Well, then do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Drop the video, girl. Drop the video. How hard is it to sit in your G-Wagon at a Target parking lot and put your phone or your camera and you get your ponytail and you put that thing in a little thing like that, in a little ponytail, and you say, you guys, I'm just tired of Marlena and all these people talking bad about me. Let me just set the record straight on how I feel. And I may miss a few things here and there, but I'm just going to tell you what, off the dome, how I feel about it. Marlena, you're a liar. And this person did me wrong. And let me tell you why I didn't do this with Marlena Stell, or why I chose morphine, why I went to Becca. Like, why can't we get that? Why can't we just... Because what happens is, sure, once she makes that video, you already know Marlena Stell gonna slap on that makeup and say, that's not how it went down. And then all these other people are gonna be like, you're a liar of the house. And then Jackyn Hill gonna make a response, and there's gonna be a response, and then it's just gonna settle out. But at least she voiced something. But because Jaclyn Hill doesn't say anything at all, people like me and other beauty bloggers and drama channels and tea channels and commentary always going to have something to say, because we don't have those missing pieces on why you did this, why it went down the way it did. So you can't get mad and block me when people have questions and are asking what happened, because the main person doesn't say anything at all. So don't get mad at Marlena, who's sitting up there on blogs and posts and stuff, chiming in how she feels, and other people, when you haven't even said anything about it at all. It's almost like you want her to keep talking about it. Because if you didn't, you would say, shut up. But she doesn't. Now anyways, I'm going to go to Laguna Beach And then I'm going to have a little cute dinner at the Montage Hotel. And I will be reading these comments. By the time this video goes up, that's where I'll be. I'll let you guys go. Let me know what you think of all that drama in the comments. Sorry it was a little lengthy, so I took up all your time. Sorry. But I love you guys with peace and love. Check